Welcome back, Wayward Souls, the Double Tap In, and we're still on the road. Well, half of us are. Next week it's going to be the other half. So
Yep.
on the road with the Double Tap. So, um, you know what you're not doing at the beginning of every show, and it's probably because I didn't say the number.
Wow.
There
I
it
still
is.
can't believe we're doing it.
Right?
I really can't.
Yeah.
And our viewing numbers are increasing, so we're up to 10 viewers now.
Yeah. So we
And
appreciate all 10 of you.
yep,
Yep. Well,
absolutely.
thank you. Keep sharing it. Maybe we'll get 11 next month.
And maybe if not, that's okay. We,
Yeah.
we got
We
we
don't
got
care.
10 friends.
Yeah. Yeah. So, um, so here we are down in Sandbridge, Virginia, and we get here and we try and bring a lot of stuff from home whenever we go on vacation. And it drives me a little bit crazy how Rachel will go through the fridge and like take all of the shit out. I was like, this is some really well traveled produce because we're going to take it wherever we're going. And then some of it we end up bringing back.
It'll come back with you.
I was
Yep.
like, why the fuck are we taking this with us? But you know what? It makes you happy. There's a chance we might eat it.
Yep.
Let's take it on vacation too. Apparently, it needs a week at the beach as well. So we get here, and I always do better when I
By the
have.
way, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you
Yeah,
because here in just 4 freaking days, the
yeah,
same shit's going to happen
you
to
guys
the
gonna
double.
do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get here, and I always do better when we have an idea of what we're gonna have for the week.
Mhm.
And really, I just need dinner. Like, there's enough shit in there where I've got lunch. I can do something for breakfast. I just need to have an idea for dinner. So we start making out our dinner plan. I was like, all right, well, let's make a grocery list as we do this. So we do that. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to the grocery store. What's the closest grocery store? It's the Teat. And I don't get to go to the Teat very often, but when I do, I enjoy going to the Teat.
Yeah, because it's the teat,
It's the
and who
Teat.
doesn't? And who doesn't like teats?
Great question. I can tell you the 10 people that watch the show, they like the Teat.
Yep, guaranteed.
100%. Yep. Um, so I knew one night we were going to do steaks because if you're on vacation, you should have steaks.
Yep.
The place we're staying, like in each, like there's a courtyard in the center of the building, and there's the pool, a little hot tub action. But they actually have it's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's probably 8 or 10 gas grills around in the courtyard for people to use while they're here. I'm like, that's fan, and
Yeah.
they're in relatively good shape too. I was like, great, these things would be all burnt out. So Rachel took Harper down to the pool. I was like, hey, when you go down there, just check out the grill. Tell me what
Just
kind of
lift the lid.
yeah. And her and her mom were both like, yeah, no, it's actually in pretty good condition. So I'm like, yep, we're grilling steaks. That's what we're doing one night. So go to the grocery store, wandering around the T, and I'm in the beef section, and I'm looking at ribeyes. I was like, damn, that's too fucking expensive. Like, I can't do that. Let me find something else, anything else. And I come across the chuck eye. And as I see it, it's like that sounds familiar. Thanks to my good friend Mr. Hickman here, sent me a video of the bearded butcher, which we should probably see if we can get those guys on that one day.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
Still never heard anything from Meat Church, by the way.
Huh.
So Matt Pittman, thanks for not reaching out. Whatever. It's not like you're running a business or anything, making a shitload of spices.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I need to order more. I just got rid of the last of my Texas sugar. I need to get more.
I was
And
just somewhere and I saw the Blanco.
oh, really?
I don't remember where I was, but I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting.
Probably Ace.
It wasn't, I can tell you, it wasn't an Ocean City or a Salisbury Ace.
Oh no shit.
It was an Ace, and it was up by where my parents live.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Dale
So-
Short turned me on to Meat Church. By the way, he dropped off the Voodoo
mhm.
and the Texas sugar. Yeah, glad he did.
Yeah,
Good
who did? I'm sorry.
Dale Short.
Okay. Yep. Yep, that Holy Voodoo, I put that on my wings. Like that's my
Yep.
go-to for wings.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think you let me try some of the Texas Sugar.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have to get some of that. So anyway, walking through the tea, see these chuck eyes, remember just enough of the video that you sent me of chuck eye versus ribeye, and really the only difference is here's the whole cut of meat, and the farther away that you get from the rib section, and it goes toward the chuck roast, there's a section in there that's the chuck eye, and it's basically a ribeye
Yep.
is what it is. It's like that's call a spade a spade. It's basically a ribeye.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah. And so I pick a couple up. I pick two up. I was like, they look kind of small. Let me get a third pack. And it was two in each. And take them down, grill them up, and they're better than a ribeye. They were phenomenal. Absolutely, probably one of the best steaks that I've had in a long time. So I will absolutely 100% be looking for chuck eyes in the future. Like, cannot go wrong
Yep.
with it.
Yeah, that's when he started explaining it in the video, and I went, "Well, isn't this interesting?" And
Yeah.
then it reminded me of the porterhouse T-bone, how it
Mm-hmm.
T-bone porterhouse goes back and forth like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's same with that. And as he was explaining, I'm going, yeah, that looks to me it looks better.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm a steak connoisseur, but if someone dares me to try something, I'm gonna try it. And
And then
I'm glad you did. I'm glad it was good.
yeah, the nice thing is like the ribeye, it could be 8 and 10 inches around, whereas these specifically these chuck eyes, they were much smaller. So
Mhm.
it was much more of like a single person. Like I can eat the whole ribeye. Let's not make
Sure,
any
sure.
exception there. And I will eat the entire thing. But the chuck eye is seems much more like appropriate portion sizing. Um, so that was like because I'm going to eat the whole thing. It's just how I'm going to feel afterwards. So
So when you go on vacation like you're doing now, do you pre-cook anything?
I did, yeah, I did. I did some double tap chicken before I came, so we had some pulled chicken, and
Cool.
that was, whew. So my plan was I did a bunch of chicken thighs. We had some boneless, skinless chicken thighs that we had bought, like a Sam's Club family pack. Pulled one of those packs out, and then my mother-in-law had said, "Hey, we have some chicken thighs. I'll send them down with Rachel and cook those up." So we actually I had both of those that I did double tap style, and then I went to pull all of it. Didn't get a chance to, so I still have some thighs, some whole thighs, and then we have the shredded chicken,
Nice.
and that was real good.
Nice. Mentioned in the previous episode that been doing the Outer Banks August vacation now for
Mm-hmm.
a long time, and early on did a lot of pre-cooking, going down, would do all kinds of shit just to save on the food budget,
Mm-hmm.
and then that turned into uh, annual event of pulled pork, brisket, and ribs, taking them down,
Mm-hmm.
and we we go with Rob Price and his wife Beth, and Rob and I would split doing certain smoked items or whatever. So this year he does a coffee rub brisket
Mm-hmm.
that is coffee and beef go together, and he has perfected his coffee rub, unlike somebody else who shall remain nameless has yet to perfect their coffee rub, but his is banging. He does a brisket this year, and I did it yesterday. I did pulled pork yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And today I'm doing my new favorite, party ribs.
Oh heck yeah!
I got 3 packs of baby backs I sliced them up yesterday. I put them with a little banging board dust in the fridge.
Oh yeah.
When we're done doing our civic duty and providing information to the folks by way of a podcast, I'm going to go out and I'm going to smoke me some party ribs.
Heck yeah.
Then they'll all get vacuum sealed later today and pop in the cooler for our consumption next week.
Heck yeah.
So I'm looking for the ribs yesterday, and I came across my favorite thing at the grocery kitty, and that's a manager special.
I love it.
I love me a manager special.
Yeah.
These were on pork loins. One, I believe, is 8 pounds, and the other one's 7.5 pounds, something like that. And they were 50% off, which, I'm all about a half off sale.
Yeah.
Brought them home, did a very, very little trimming to square them up, and then sliced 40 pork chops and vacuum sealed them. And so instead of spending, I don't know, $44 or something like that, I spent under 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it was under 20. Either way, for 40 pork chops. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like we said in a previous episode, keep your eye out for shit like that. All it takes is a sharp knife and a way to package it. And you've saved a whole lot of money, and you know where the food came from. You're not having to worry about any half dozen people touching it.
Yeah.
You're the one doing it, and you can cut it how thick you want.
Yep. I was just going to say that. If you want thin pork chops to pan fry, or if you want thick pork chops to stuff, or whatever you want, you've got it.
Yep. So mine are between 3/4 of an inch and an inch, because Jennifer likes her meat thick. So
not all of it.
I got you. Just a tip. So took care of that while I was smoking the pork butt, which was 99 cents a pound from Food Kitty.
You gotta love that.
Yep. I wish there were. I know there's a way you can sign up for email alerts and all that shit, but I need to sign up for that.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that for the manager special stuff.
No, just for the the 99 cents a pound thing that they run.
Yeah. Yeah. I have their app, so I'll look every so often, and I'll go through and you can clip coupons on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I enter my phone number, and I just clip all the coupons, and then whatever I buy, if there's a coupon for it, it automatically takes it off. So I don't even know what all the coupons I have.
Yep.
And
I need to do that.
Yeah.
I went yesterday and just picked up a couple of things, and it was $198. Just a couple things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Two pork loins, 3 racks of ribs. I had to get burger because I made tacos last night, and I didn't have anything to grind up myself, so I had to buy some tube meat, which not my favorite for what you pay, but
yeah,
is what it is.
Yeah.
And then just some household items, and it's $200.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah. We did. So going back to the tea, I love just about all things breakfast. Mm-hmm. So I got the Harris Teeter breakfast sausage. And if you're looking for a good breakfast sausage, that was it. That was fantastic. I get the maple, and it's got just a sweet, just like the hint of the sweet of the maple. But that's some good sausage.
Yeah. Yeah. We do things. We pre-cook a lot of stuff and take down. I say a lot of stuff, a handful of stuff now, not like it used to be. But when we get down, we as a group go to the teat in Exit and do our shopping for the week and all that. So I will definitely keep my eye out for that, because typically 1 or 2 mornings, we have a couple of restaurants we like to go to because they have specialty items. Trout and eggs for one at one of the pier restaurants. Got to have that at least once, But the rest of the time I'll cook. And I always do cream chip beef or sausage gravy or
Yeah.
with biscuits. So
Yeah.
I'll keep my eye out for that sausage so I can do that breakfast gravy.
Yeah, that was their brand of sausage was spot on. That was good. And
Yeah.
going to the teat, so you can get hopefully is those chuck eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We obviously we had extra. And then the next morning I was making breakfast again. I was like, well, I have a breakfast sandwich, and got one of the steaks out, sliced it real thin,
Mm-hmm.
and then I asked I was making one for my father-in-law too, and we pull out the English muffins, and there are some tortillas.
Yep.
Steak, egg, and cheese tortilla. Can't beat it.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Log that. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds real good.
Log that for next week. Hell, log that for tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Because I know I got steaks in the freezer.
Yeah. But that was that's a cut of meat that I haven't seen around Salisbury. So
yeah, and that may be why that I've never paid attention to it because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Because if I see it, I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to go and pick up some other stuff. We're doing breakfast. We did breakfast for breakfast, and then we're going to do breakfast for dinner tonight.
Nice.
And we have one more steak, but we might pick up some chuck eyes for the way home.
Yeah.
To just take home and freeze them. So
that's the plan.
Yeah.
It's funny. I've been going, we've discussed it. Checking out manager specials, doing all that kind of stuff. And if I can find a deal on a steak or two, I'll buy it and then throw it in the freezer. Well, it's before I was taking them out of the original packaging and vacuum sealing them and doing all that kind of shit. Well, now I'm finding that that's a wasted step because they're not in the freezer long enough to have any kind of frost damage done to it. So I've just I come home, chunk it right in the freezer as is, and then within a week or two, it's been consumed.
Yeah, that's so the manager special is probably the only time that I'll get pork belly anymore. It's just one, it's expensive. Two, making bacon is it's a long process. It's 10 days, 7 to 10 days that it takes. And then you got to slice it. And it's just, and I can go to the store and I can get bacon I can get finished bacon for what I would buy the pork belly for. But if I see it on manager special, and it usually has to be there for I have to go a day or two. And this usually the second or third time I'm seeing the pork belly on manager special is when it gets me. I still look every time, but yeah, I think next time I see it, I would do the pork belly burn ends.
Yeah, and that's what I was just getting ready to say. So if I buy a pork belly, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the pork belly. I'm not making bacon. I'm doing the pork belly burn ends. Yeah. And did I mention it that I cut up a whole pork butt and cubed it and did it that way? I actually like that better than I did the pork belly.
Really?
The pork belly can be a little fatty. You get pieces that it's pork belly.
Yeah,
it is what it is. And depending on your slices, you can get a piece that is mainly fat.
Yeah.
But when you're doing the pork butt, there was none of that.
Yeah.
Every piece was pretty consistent with fat versus meat. And it's so I saw the pork belly yesterday and that did cross my mind. And I said, if I do it, I'll grab a pork butt, do that. It's not like I don't have 6 in my freaking freezer right now.
Yeah. The other thing, and I think we've mentioned it before, but when you do the pork belly burn ends, the pork butt burn ends, you butterfly it in half, right? And you probably for that you probably just rip it in half completely and take the bone out and cook it like you would cook burnt ends. Cube it up, cook it up. But have you ever seen where you butterfly it, take the bone out, and then cook it for pulled pork?
No.
I saw that. I don't even remember where I saw it now. It's been a while ago, where they took it, just like I said, butterflied it open, cut the bone out,
Mm-hmm.
then smoked it for pulled pork, and it cuts your time down,
Cut your time down, and it's going to give you a whole lot more bark.
and it's going to give you a whole lot more surface area for your seasoning. So you would
Yep.
use more for the cook, and you're probably not going to need as much
Yeah.
for like when you pull it afterwards. And
Yeah.
like you said, that bark, it's going to get that. I think it's going to get smokier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
More surface area.
more surface area. Yeah,
I like that idea.
yeah. I have to try that.
Yeah, and I just had a fleeting thought, and it fleed, and I don't even know what the fuck it was. Ain't that some shit? Oh, well, it had something to do with a pork butt, but who the hell knows at this
Yeah.
point? Could have
Yeah.
been angry.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I made mention of it last show, but I do want to go back and talk about the double tap style chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that. Did we talk about this show too? I
Yeah.
think we did, yeah.
It was earlier.
Okay. So yeah, we did the double tap chicken, and if you guys don't remember episode 5, go back, listen to that, and then listen to every episode between there and now.
Shameless plug.
Yeah,
It's worth it. It's totally worth your time.
yeah, you'll at least get a laugh out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys had done chicken thighs and breasts. I just had thighs. Threw them all in a pan, seasoned the heck out of it with the banging boar dust, and threw it on the smoker in a pan. I probably put too much in one pan, and you live and you learn.
Yep.
Then I sealed it up. It had good color, mixed it all around, good color all around on the chicken, sealed it up, and braised it for, I don't even know how long. Went back and checked it. Still was a little undercooked. So put it back on, let it go, and it's phenomenal. Like, holy cow.
Stupid simple, stupid good.
Yeah. We even, so I know I said I wanted to pull all of it. I didn't get a chance to. So it's okay. I didn't get a chance to pull it all right away. So I pulled out the other pieces to put them in a bag so that it wouldn't take up as much space in the pan. And luckily, coincidentally, that fat that gels up sticks to those thighs. So when I go to reheat it now, it's got this extra flavor that it's going to reheat with. So that was kind of a unanticipated perk of doing it that way. So something to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, if you guys need to cook a bunch of chicken, the double tap style, which we should hashtag double tap style, double tap style chicken.
The images that just went through my head were not.
We're gonna have to pass on that.
I don't know. It might be a T-shirt.
Heck
As long as somebody's got their arm up like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't show anything from the waist down. You'll be all right. And by the way, yeah, there we go.
Love it. So, I just got word that the family is coming back in, so we're gonna have to cut this one a little short. So,
yep. Enjoy yourself,
buddy.
Have fun.
Thanks. I look forward to the reverse of this on whatever day works. Whenever. I think I work Wednesday. So whatever works for you. Let me know. We'll get it figured out and we'll go from there.
Anytime.
So yeah.
Next time you see me, I'll be in hopefully sunny North Carolina.
I hope so. Maybe I'll just come down.
Yeah.
Pack up, come on down.
Plenty of room. Plenty of
So,
room.
all right, my friend, it was good catching up. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And like I said, go back, start at the beginning, listen to all of them again, because why not?
That's right.
And yeah, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.